Larry! What's that? Got to wipe my glasses off. I can see you. Stoic, what's up, buddy? How everybody is today? Hope everybody's having a good day, having a good weekend. Getting close to that Christmas time of year. How y'all are? Sorry, I'm wiping off my smudges. Oh, look, I can see y'all. What's up? Just bought a 3120. Been waiting 4 hours in my recliner. I've been waiting a few hours in my recliner too, Larry. Oh, mercy. Smitty, what's up, buddy? There's Midland. What are you doing, brother? William DeBerry, how you? There's Adam. Is that Henniger? If I pronounced that right, Adam, give me a thumbs up. There's 902. Ralph, what's up, brother? Ravioli and sausage. Don't sound bad, Smitty. I do like ravioli. I like fried ziti too. Finally made it to a bellhopper live. What's up, gents? Good to see you. Welcome. Binge watching Narcos for the fourth time. There's Patrick Flagg. What's up, brother? Joey Gordon, how you doing, buddy? There's my buddy Joey, y'all. Hope y'all having a good weekend. Welcome to the channel. Any first timers, True Blues? There's Christoph. Good to see you. Henninger. Okay. I was close, but not exactly. All right. Let me see if I can share this here live feed. Pretty close, Hopper. Thanks for asking. I try to get everything as close as I can to right, and then I ask down on my back. We still praying for you, Ralph. There's Mr. Weaver, John Clark. What's up, buddy? Let me see if I can get this crap off my screen. I don't know why it doesn't suggest my own live feed for me anyway. Well, I was trying. So it's pronounced with like one N. Henninger. There's J and K. What's up, 2000? From Tandil, Argentina. Good to see you, buddy. Told your wife I'm having Chipotle. Think you are as well. I had a biscuit. Oh, mercy. There's Zachary. What's up, Chad? How has the week turned out? Better than it? I guess it turned out better than it started. We're still getting some things going. Trying to get a few things caught up. Where in the world? There it is. Kevin, what's up, buddy? Y'all, Kevin got his 460. He said he run it. He's very pleased. You like that, Kevin? I think cuts good, don't it? And it's not that loud. Cannonball, what's up, buddy? Y'all give me just a moment. I'm trying to share this with a few groups so we can get some people on here. Come join us. There we go. There's one. Join us. That's not right. Us. Us, phone. There we go. That's right. There's Mama Hopper. Don't forget your thumbs up. I left the tablet in the house. I forgot to bring it out here to try it. I'm gonna try. I got a tablet I was gonna try the live feed on, and I forgot to bring it out here because I almost fell asleep in my chair, and it was a last minute thing. I kind of woke up, and it was like 3 minutes till. Absolutely love how YouTube brings all the Saw guys together. Yeah, we have a good time, buddy. That's for sure. What's up, brother of the bush? Everybody saying hi to Mama. Okay, John, that's my best friend's name. That's awesome. I think I'm just gonna type this. Trying to get this out there right quick, y'all. Come join us. I got it that time. All right. Okay. Okay, I got it. Let me get back to where I was at. Y'all, let's pray for Ralph right quick. Y'all ready for that? Hold on just a second. Let's pray for Ralph. And dear Heavenly Father, we just want to come here today. We want to pray for our brother Ralph. Lord, he's got some ailments. We don't know what all they are, but we know that you do. Lord, we just ask you to reach down and touch his body, lead him, guide him, and direct him in the ways that he needs to be to keep your will in his life, Lord. If there's somebody he needs to touch, get with him so he can get healed by the stripes of Jesus. And in his sweet and holy name we pray, amen. There you go. We keep praying for you, Ralph. Red, what's up, buddy? Appreciate it. Love, Sauls. Amen. That's right. Don't forget the thumbs up, y'all. We already got 28 people watching and 18 thumbs up. I'm going to tell y'all what, my arthritis is still in high gear, boys. I can't pull my dip can open like this. I have to reach under there and pull it. Them fingers are so sore from Monday. That's right. Everybody's praying for you, Ralph. Y'all, how's the live feed so far? Is it clear? I hope it is. Adam. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Hopper, I have to hop back to my honeydew, but let me know if I can send you Dad's Pro Max 700. It look sometime soon. You will have a good one thinking about you. Yeah, Adam. If you don't have my address, Adam, send me a message so I can send you my address, because I've got a few slots left open. So I'm going to get it sent as fast as possible so we can get her took care of. Got the best cure for arthritis. Cut my fingers off, Larry? Good time to quit dipping. Nope. No, nobody else would survive if I'd done that. Oh, mercy. Clear on my end. Family Master, what's up, buddy? Not real good, Patrick. All right. Thank you. Thank you, buddy, for the super chat. We appreciate that. These next couple months are when they really come in, because things get really, I don't know, it's these next 3 months of December, January, and February are the worst months of the year for me for whatever reason. They just seem to be the worst as far as getting everything paid for. What's up, Chris? Chris got COVID. Well, we'll be praying for you, Chris. I know how it is, buddy. We've had 3 or 4 times. We'll keep you in our prayers. Gas Master, what's up, buddy? I just got out of the hospital. Sweet tea, Hopper, and a bag of Funyuns. That sounds good. Muncie, what's up, buddy? Been working on the 385. That's awesome, Smitty. I started to put a 372 top in on a 385. It's really hard to squeeze that in there, though, because the bolt holes go the opposite direction and the cylinder's not quite big enough. I mean, it can be done. Just don't know if it's worth it or not. Ludes, what's up, buddy? Oh, mercy. I'm just wondering, I just want to make sure our live feed's good. This is a new telephone. I had to get a new telephone, and I know some people, trust me. I wasn't trying to get a new phone because I really didn't have the fundage to get one. But the other one started coming apart. It actually separated where the battery swole, so I had to get rid of the other phone because it was not doing well. I think it's fixing to catch on fire. But they restructured my plan and got me true unlimited internet and made my plan cheaper. So hopefully this is going to help out a bunch. Oops, I almost forgot. Yeah. Thank you, Adam. We appreciate you, buddy. The super chats are extremely important. They are. I ain't gonna lie to you. Without them, we'd be in a world of mess. And I do still have some openings for saws. So I got the 23 Ultra, Larry. They had some kind of thing where if you traded in your other phone, it was like 99 cents to get the new 23 Ultra. And they allowed me a large chunk of money on my old phone. I'd had the other 3 years, 902, so I got 3 out of it. Chris said the live feed is super clear. That's awesome. I hope it stays that way. Dave Anderson, what's up, buddy? Well, I keep them as long as I can, Larry. I went from an 8 to a 20, if that tells you anything. But that 20 didn't last but 3 years, and it started coming apart. Yeah. Good night, Ralph. Good seeing you, buddy. I got the 026 sitting here, Joey, but I mean, I take in so many, and I've got the openings, so I try to fill them openings. I'm probably going to start on that 026 here before long. Yes, the screen is clear. You need to shave your ears. It's so clear. I just had a haircut the other day. He was supposed to shave my ears. Oh, mercy. Yep, them youngins can do that. That's for sure. Y'all don't forget to click that thumbs up. We got 36 people and 31 thumbs up. Ronald, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. You made it all possible, Joey. Joey's a heck of a feller, y'all. Y'all, we can't thank some of these people enough. Without them, we'd have a rough time. And I ain't even kidding. Good night, Ralph. I understand. Well, I'm a big fan of your channel as well. Good to see you again. So I'm glad you finally made a live feed. We try to tell everybody if there's something in particular that you want to see, if you leave a comment and I see it and I have some of it, I try to make some video on it because I always like to get ideas of what somebody wants to see. And it helps me find other things to do. She's out at Sonia's right now, Larry. If she wants Chipotle, she'll have to run up there and get it. Hey, Ron. What's up, buddy? It's the world famous Ron. Good to see y'all. Oh, look here, y'all. I got the other, I got all the grinders switched out. So we got a RotoZip and 2 routers. And now the router is driving the Fordham tool. And it's stout. Y'all sit still. Hold on. Family Master said, everybody ready for Christmas? For Santa Claus? I'm going to be trying a good bit of saws when I go back to MS. That's right. Joey's got a mess of saws. Hold on, she's prego. Aren't you pampering her? She's at Sonia's and I'm at home doing a live feed, Larry. Doing pretty good, AA Ron. How you doing, buddy? Tim, hi, buddy. I might be interested in supporting on my 2172X torque. It's a logging saw. It's on the original top end. I don't mind the Strato saws. They cut okay. Well, send me a message, Tim, and I'll send you my address. You can get it sent out. Because I've got just a few slots open yet. They usually fill up pretty fast, but this time of year, I've made a couple announcements and hadn't filled them all yet. So, Smitty wants me to show how to make a phase converter. Well, the bad thing is mine's already built, Smitty. I guess I could drive up there and have you order the parts and drive up there and show you how to do it. It's not hard. It's not nowhere near as hard as you'd think. You need a static phase converter and a three-phase motor, or you can do it without the static phase converter if you have a 110 motor and you want to do it that way. I can tell you a couple different ways to do it. I like them Hosforma saws, Gents. Well, you know, I got the Alki saw, and we've beat the snot out of it, and most all my other race saws are all Hosformas. And, I mean, they have some issues. They're not the same as OEM. They have some issues, but they're a lot of fun to play with. Well, I just could pop in to say hi. Y'all be safe and have a great Christmas. All right, William, we appreciate you, buddy. Hope you have a good Christmas if I don't get to see you again before then. We appreciate you, buddy. David Huron, have you used the aftermarket trigger kit for the Husky 266 and how difficult is separating the saw for repair? It's not that hard to get them apart, but I have not used the aftermarket trigger kit. I've had the aftermarket tanks, but I've never bought just the aftermarket trigger to put in one. But they're not that hard to get apart. Several screws and fuel line, pop the bottom off of them. Old Timer, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Only got a minute. I seen that new grandbaby, Old Timer. I believe my next big purchase will be the 372 XP Pro. I don't think you'll have that much trouble with it, Gents. I mean, usually it's either a good one or a bad one. While you speak in foreign language. It sounds foreign, Smitty, but if I explain it to you over the phone, you'll be like, well, that makes better sense. But it's not a big deal. Lonnie, what's up, buddy? I have a difficult chain on my ProMax 700 I sent you already. I don't know what the problem. I don't remember exactly. Was it that one with the big bar and chain on it, Christoph? Anyone heard anything out of Harvey? I have not. I hadn't heard nor seen hide nor hair of him. I'm fine, my teacher Bellhopper. How are you feeling? How is your health? I'm feeling a good bit better than I have been, Gasmaster. My arthritis is really, really stove. Andrew come over. Our chicken coop fell in the other day because of all that rain. And me and Andrew spent the whole day on Monday trying to get everything back in place. And it was really rough. And my arthritis has paid dearly for it. But I can actually bend them now. At one time I couldn't get but about right there, and that was it. But now, I mean, that hurts, but I can get it there. What's up, East Coast? Good to see you, buddy. I talked to him a month ago. He said he was doing good. Okay. Tim said he talked to him a month ago, said he was doing good. My friend wants me to buy his Husky 55 Rancher mint condition. Are they any good? Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good sauce, Fan Master. I like them. Simple Man, what is up, buddy? How are you doing? Did y'all make y'all's trip all right, buddy? There's Muffler. Yummy Yardbird just ate some off the smoker and baked beans. Woo! Yeah, the arthritis ain't no fun at all. What's the best general numbers for a 50-60 range work saw? I, Lonnie, honestly, most of the numbers that we use are pretty close to the same. Around anything from 104 to 100. It's about a 125, 126 transfer, and about 76 to 80 on the intake. Marty, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope y'all having a good week. Hope everybody's ready for Christmas. Ain't no problem, Found Master. I seen something of it, Smitty. I don't remember. It's been a little while. When somebody posted that video, you posted or somebody else, and I seen it run a little bit. I've got one over here I'm working on, but I've never got back to finishing it. Had a great trip. The Grands will be here in a few early Christmas. Did he get that clutch put on, Simple Man? Did Calvin get it put on? Oh, I was meaning to call you the other day, Simple Man. I was gonna tell you if we come back down there next year, we're gonna probably be bringing 3 youngins instead of just 2. Yeah, I've got a 50 cylinder set up over there that I was gonna work on. I just haven't got around to getting it done yet. I got her set up, but I hadn't got to it yet. I've been working on my plate a little bit, and I had to find these nuts. Hold on, y'all are getting faster than I can read. Been working on Harvey's suggested 155 limit. Been working with suggested 155 limit, and I'm just starting on the uppers. And I guess blowdown is a huge argument, especially depending on size. Oh yeah, these people argue all over the blowdown, Lonnie. I've run one all the way from 30 to 20, the same saw, and not noticed any difference in the saw at all. And it was a 70cc saw. Someday I will get to meet Smitty and his chainsaw. Oh, Muffler. List of smaller and pumpkin seed. Smaller pumpkin seed. Yeah, pretty much. That's right. It's cutting at 13 grand in the wood pump gas. I'm thinking about trying a little additive. You gonna send her to the moon there, Smitty? What's up, Levi? I figured that's what it was after a minute there. Simple Man. I don't know. I really want to be in snow. No, not Bo. B, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope everybody's staying warm. Good country living. How you doing, buddy? Happy Sawturday. Beautiful community here. Feels special to be part of it. Thanks to everyone. We're glad to have you, Family Master. I like to see as many people come in here and shoot the breeze as I possibly can. I enjoy having y'all around. I like to come here and talk to you. I did my 291 from your suggestion, contemplating tearing it back down and doing the intake. Them 291s run pretty good. That's right. Gotta go. Merry Christmas. All right, Simple Man. Give Nancy a hug for us. We appreciate y'all. And the uppers. Them 291s, I like to cut finger ports in them. Gainsey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, brother? Tomorrow is my Nana's birthday. Well, tell her we said happy birthday, Levi. Yep. The finger ports in that 291 seem to be the they really do well, Lonnie. Do you have me on Facebook or anything, Lonnie? I was gonna say, if you do, if you can send me a message, make sure your name is the same so I know exactly who I'm talking to, because sometimes them name switches gets on me. And I'll send you some pictures of the port work I do on the 291. The chain is tight and the set screw is turned out at the extreme. But if you pull it twice or so, it comes completely loose. Hey, Christoph, what's the number on the driver on that chain? If you pick the chain up and see what the number is on the driver, what's the driver number? Every time I run a power saw, I pee my pants because I get scared of all the noise. I'm good, Bellhopper, and you not bad, Gainsey. Not bad at all. This is definitely the best way to spend Saturday afternoon, beats rerun TV shows. Yeah, because it's always something different here. $0.99 Dolmar. Is that the number on the chain, Christoph? Just got back from seeing Dad muffler and wore slap out. My sinuses bother me a little bit. Always a good time, sometimes real loud. That's right. So it says 099 on it? That's weird. Christoph, do you have a measuring device? Do you have one of these? I just wonder if it's the wrong size chain, Christoph. And maybe it's not a 375 chain or 3/8. Had to buy hardwood. Had to buy firewood today. Haven't done that for many years. Back injury slowing me down. I understand that, Marty. What's everybody's weather like? It's chilly here. It's dark now. It hasn't been too awful bad. Do you have a measuring tape in inches, Christoph, where you could measure from pin to pin and see if it's about a 1/2 inch or 13 millimeter? Well, it'd be 12.7 millimeters from center to center. Oh, if I could get one off here. These pins here, measure from the center to pin, See if it's about 12.7 millimeter. There's another way to do it where you measure across 3 of them. What's up, Danny? Good to see you, buddy. What is it? Measure across 4 of them. I can't remember now. But I know if you measure 2 of them, that's a doohickey. That's right. My chain adjuster keeps falling out of my Model 51. By not installing it right. It should have a rubber square piece that screws onto the screw. Donut. Like when you go to put it in, when you go to put it in the chassis, you should put a little square rubber piece right at the very front, and then run the screw through it, and it should pop into a little trough in the screw, and that's what holds it in. He's on here just a minute ago, Muffler. It's a 3/8 power, mate. The chain is, or the bar. Of course, it could have a 325 sprocket on it too, Christoph. Cold and starting to rain. Where are you at, Levi? You're in North Carolina, ain't you? The sprocket's a new 3/8 power, mate. If that's the case, it could be the chain's the wrong pitch. It could be a 404 chain or something like that. I'll make sure to get the rubber piece. That's the missing link. Yeah, without that rubber piece on there, Donut, they'll vibrate and fall out. And you don't have to buy that rubber piece if you've got if you've got a piece of rubber that's around 1/8 of an inch or just a little under 1/8 of an inch thick. You can take it and punch a little hole in it as long as it's smaller than the thread, so you have to screw the screw up on it. Georgia now for me. Traveling again, old timer? I can't run the Duff's driver off, Muffler. I wouldn't have nobody ship it. Marty Rose is here, Hopper. Good to see you, Marty. How you doing, buddy? Pays to come here, Donut. I tried running 3/8 on my 325 50 Rancher, and it ran like hell, almost destroyed my chain cover. Yeah, you can swap the sprocket on there, Lonnie, to put 3/8 on it. Have you ever put a 347 XP on a... I've got a... I think you mean the 346 again. So I'm actually doing that. I've got one sitting over yonder. I hadn't got to it yet. But I'm going to be doing it and filming it. Marty says, hi, Marty. That's right. So that's how you concur free shipping. Yes, sir, Canton. We're Canton, but I'm from Clyde, North Carolina, in Hunter Mountain. All right, I just wondered if it's starting to rain here. I know that now, didn't they? Yeah, I've got a 346 top end to go on a 350, Gents. I've had it for a little while. I just hadn't. I've been busy trying to get some of this other stuff took care of. I hadn't got to it. Old one, I'm gonna swap that. New one, 8 tooth is going. Okay. Measure the pins on your chain. See if it's about 13 millimeter. That's what I'm wondering. Hopefully my package gets delivered soon, Hopper. I hope so. Carl, I'm out here on the side of Lookout Mountain, Tennessee. All right. That's nice up in there. Oh, mercy. Wait, is Christmas Friday or Saturday? It's Monday, Muffler. I think. Yeah, it's Monday. I'm saving up parts for the 346, 350 build myself. Just need to get the bottom end and wear off. I've got some special stuff I'm planning on doing on my 350. I'll be passing your area on Friday. My area, Joey, or somebody else's? You know, say if you're passing through my area, you better stop and say, hey. Monday. Have you been to the Veterans Overlook? Okay. Yep, Monday. What's up, Daryl? I'm a little slow in the brain department. Muffler, you're silly. I might have to get me another box of blue rags. I'm just about out of them. I ordered one of them big boxes a long time ago off of Amazon, and I'm just about out of them now. I got like 2 or 3 rolls left. They last for a long time, though. Joey, could you give my package to Hopper if you haven't seen it yet? Muffler, you're in the right community. Hey, wait a minute, Larry. What's that supposed to mean? At least you have one. Oh, mercy. That's right. I did do some magnesium welding the other day. I didn't film it, but I did do it. I wish I had a better way to get some filming. Hey, Jay, I still have the ProMac 700 850. I would like to have you go through if time allows. Well, do you have my address, Marty? Send it in some paper. Write down what you want done. Send it to me. I got a couple of slots left open. My wife yelled at me for supper. Talk to you all soon. All right, Found Master, go eat it for us, buddy. Smitty's birthday is Friday, I think. Well, that's cool. Happy birthday, Friday, Smitty. Okay, we'll do old timer. I'm sure if she's seeing it yet. FedEx is struggling with your Christmas rush. Yeah, I've got some notifications, Christoph. They got it hung up a little bit. Have a good one from us. He'll be back in a little bit, Gintz. Yes, sir, it's Monday. Muffler, the guy on the screen is somewhat slow. Don't tell him. Oh, mercy. He's in Canton, North Carolina, Gintz. 69696869. Statesville, North Carolina. So it's USPS. What's up? What's up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy? Oh, mercy. That's right. We get wild up in here sometimes. We sure do. We get crazy. Can't know how is my neighborhood. All good here. Oh, darn. I thought I finally found a local saw buddy. No, he's in Canton, North Carolina. He's down here about 3 hours from me. He's about 3 hours east, 2.5, something like that, over toward Canton. Joey said, check my PayPal, Hopper. Oh, mercy. Hold on. Nothing so far. Oh, there it come through. Y'all, Joey sent us a little something on the live feed. Y'all go and thank Joey for that. I ain't kidding, y'all. Please. Thank you, Joey. Yeah. Thank you, Joey. I do appreciate it, buddy. Kevin Jones, what's up, buddy? Need the address for Bo Honjali's and seeing folks you don't like there. Well, I like Bo Honjali's. I have a friend down there. That's right. That's from Old Timer, not me. Well, we still appreciate it. That was Joey said that was from Old Timer, y'all. That's my PayPal. How you got my info? Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. Adam, what's up, buddy? Getting a Great Pyrenees livestock guard dog tomorrow. That's awesome. What's the Bojangles? Bojangles? Bohangeles? It's a fast food restaurant. Joey, y'all, Joey just threw the super chat up there. Y'all don't forget to thank. Please thank our super chatters because probably I'm probably going to use a little bit of that to get some Christmas presents because I hadn't been able to get any yet. We've had several things that I had to pay that I wasn't intending on having to, and it's kind of took me back a ways. Need any Christmas cookies? They're like an Amish bakery here tomorrow. Yeah, we always need Christmas cookies, Brian. What's up, Brian Johnson? Hey, Hopper, what's happening? Just doing some live feed. 120 pounds of awesome. That's right. Scott Russell, how you doing, buddy? Blueberry biscuits. There's County Line Logan. What's up, buddy? Yeah, see, I hadn't got Boo or the baby or Mama anything yet because kind of had to take care of this, and Mama had some other stuff she had to have took care of it. She didn't have the fundage for, and I fundaged it, and I had a little bit put back to get me a set of tires for my car because I really need a set of tires on it, but I kind of used it to take care of some stuff that she needed took care of. So I try to get them a little something off of Amazon this week. Maybe I can get just some little knickknacks or something fast so that they'll have something for me to open. Hope the cat can get it over it. That's right. Thank you, Joey. Yeah, because I don't even know. I'll probably look and see if I can find them a little something after a while. And I'll just try to get it prime. I just usually get them a little something that ain't very expensive, just something. Holding up all right, thanks. That's awesome, buddy. That's good, that's good. Wait a minute, I thought she took your allowance away. Oh, mercy, Larry. She takes a pretty good dive on it, that's for sure. See y'all, Hopper Nation gotta run. All right, Marty, be careful, buddy. We appreciate you. Snuck into my well house and shredded my insulation trying to get a squirrel. In case you're wondering, I'm a size SP 125 for Christmas. That's right. Master Crank Mod Squad Prospect. Biggest fan all the way from New Zealand. Good to see you, buddy, from New Zealand. That's awesome. I'm hoping, I don't know, but I'm hoping one of these days I'll get a passport and I'll be able to make my ways down around that way, down toward New Zealand and maybe go to Australia and a couple other places. Don't know whether we'll ever have the funding to do it, but I got it on my list of things I'd like to do. Because I'd like to come down there and see the other side of the world. I've never seen it except on TV. As my father-in-law used to say, right now, if poop was a penny a pound, I couldn't afford to smell it. Anyone want a cat for Christmas? I will lay all the shipping and handling costs. Yeah, we love to see new people come in here, Master Crank. I don't really have the Google Earth thing, Levi. Google Earth app. 103 John Wayne Drive, Clyde, North Carolina. I know about where Clyde's at. I just got done getting some choice trigger time on some seriously hard sugar maple. There you go. I'll send you a Maine Coon. Larry's always trying to get rid of his cat. We caught the little calico today and I was petting her. Chickens too. I'm about done with them. Mark Bland, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, fellers. We got 52 thumbs up already. We're doing pretty good. Anybody that can give a thumbs up, if you'd like to click one, please do so. I'm going to do it too because I have not. I don't know if mine actually shows up on there, but I'm going to try. Somehow or another, if I can find my live feed again. There it is. Since they restructured all this stuff, I have the darndest time of finding my own live feed. Oh. Yep. Goats, what's up, buddy? What's all you building at the moment? I'm working on a 385 right now. That's what I've been working on. I'll show it to you here in a minute. Screwdriver, what's up, buddy? Skid boot. J&K's in here somewhere, Joey. Or there was. I just shaved him 3 weeks ago. No, he's complaining he's cold. Can't make him happy. Oh, mercy. I'll show you what I was doing. Well, you can see a little bit of it anyway. This is what I've been doing. See, this ear was broke off, and I went through here and welded it back on. I welded all the way out to here and then reground it. You can't see that because I stuck it back in there just to get her straightened back away, but this is a 385. It was broke off right there, and I magnesium welded it back on there. It looks a little goppy, but it is back on there. And I think it'll stay. Chain brake works and everything. That's what I've been working on. Yes, they are. My daughter made me order Amazon heated blanket, house 70 degrees. Well, you know how the kitty cats are. I don't care how it looks, just finish it and send it to me. I got to find a cylinder and stuff for it yet. I don't know if I've got one. I don't think I do. How do you keep it from burning? I honestly don't know, Carl. I just know you can weld it and it doesn't burn. I don't know exactly why. I'm not really sure about that one. They sell they sell 2 different kinds of magnesium filler rod, and you can weld it and it does pretty decent. That one actually, I was actually pleased with the way that welded. Don't think he's cold, think he's spoiled. Hopper, do you know what the cost of firewood is in your area? Just curious. I don't, Marty. I've never bought any. How much charge to pour the Homelight XL12? I'm not even sure what to do with a XL12. Mark, I've never ported one. I'd have to ask Smitty about it. Because last time we was talking about it, he talks like it takes a good little bit of time to tear one down, put it back together. 200 a cord here delivered. That don't seem like too awful bad, Marty. I mean, what does it take about all day to cut a load? With a couple people? Yeah, I've never done a Homelight XL12. Have many been playing with 500i? If so, any opinions? I got a 500i I'm a fiddling with, but I hadn't got on it hard and heavy yet. $350 a cord here plus delivery. Woo! It's about what they asking here. Yeah, Larry, you got a spoiled cat, Larry. That's what it is. Your cat's rotten. 300 a cord here in Ohio. Thing to do would be go to some of them saw racing events and then load the stuff up a minute. 45 minutes to disassemble. That's a good little bit of time. I hadn't ported one of them yet. It was a good load. They delivered, very pleased. That's good, Marty. At least in my neighborhood. I sell cords for $250 Western Ohio. I mean, $2 to $250 for a load brought and delivered don't seem too bad. I've never bought any wood because, well, like the woods out here is plumb full of wood. So, and we got chainsaws and tractors and wood splitters and all that stuff. How to get a Homelight XL700 run like a 925. Well, Smitty knows more about the Homelights than I do because we don't have that many Homelights running around here that get worked on. Not many people have them here to get them worked on. Get 150 a cord plus 50 extra stack. That's not bad. City bundle wood makes the most I've found so far. 82 F100, what's up, buddy? Is Greensboro far from you? A little less than 2 hours, Christoph. It's not that far. Do you have any cutting that needs done? What's up, Kurt? Good to see everybody. Y'all come on in, sit for a spell. What's your opinion on the SP80 versus the 81? The 80 versus the 81, if you have them on the table and tear them down, you really can't tell the difference in them. I've not noticed a difference in them. I don't know what the actual difference is, but finding a difference in them is almost impossible. Send you some work on Hopper. I've got at least 4 of them. Send me a couple of them, Kevin. Yeah, the 80 and the 81, you just about can't tell the difference from one to the other. Just got back from grabbing some test logs from the bush. All right. Leon in Phoenix, Homelight builder. I love my 81. That's a nice 81 you got, Justin. That one's built with the best parts I ever had. Leon Chainsaw Repair. Leon's the Homelight OG. I make two-stroke repairs. Just got home. Glad you was still on. Had to get my thumbs up in. Yeah, we on for probably another hour, Kirk. We had a pretty good time here last night. We got the Christmas tree up last night. We got the winter decorations up. We had some hot chocolate and sat and watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I was thinking about maybe watching The Grinch tonight if Mama feels like it. After the live feed, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. Time to put some run time on the Partner P50. There you go. I've got to get my Partner 500 up and going one day. She's a champion Mac. I run it more than my 700. Yeah. Them 80s and 81s, that's some good saw stuff right there. Would it be worthwhile getting a Pro Mac 850 when I already have an 81? Well, I mean, if you got a chance to get an 850 Lincoln, them 850s they're about the same. They're like the more modern version of the 80 or the 81. So I would say yes. There's a place here in Northern Virginia that sells kindling dried mixed firewood 550, cord and hickory is 700. Our trees has been up for the last 4 years in the basement. If we had room, Joey, that's what I'd be doing. We just don't have room. We hardly have room to put the tree when it's tore down. I could use about a 15-room house with a basement and a 4 million square foot garage would be nice. I heard you have laundry to do once the boss gets on. A lot of times I wash my clothes in the sink and dry them. I've got the GPS, Levi, but I don't have the Google Maps. It shows it's all like digital. It doesn't look real. That's another reason I want a 125. I believe it to be a great big wood saw. It is. What's the difference between the CJ7 and the DJ7 champion spark plugs? I think it's the base of the plug, I believe, Christoph, right here. I think the DJ is a tapered seat and the CJ's got a washer on it like this. I think that's the difference. I run a 461. That's a good one. And 461's poured up real good. Kindling dried mixed hardwood, 325 upstate New York. That's a pretty good penny for a load of dried kindling. I need to find a cedar shake mill for kindling. Yeah, tapered seat versus the washer. That's the difference. I think the DJ's a tapered seat and the CJ's a washer. The R. If there's an R in it, that means it's probably a resistor plug, Christoph. Oh, mercy. I don't remember what this plug come out of. This is a CMR7A. Use the BPMR7A plugs. Yeah, that's the most common one, Kevin. Them's the ones I use the most. I use these little ones sometimes, like especially on custom-made heads because I make the combustion chamber small, and it's easier to fit this 10 millimeter in than it is a 14. Because them 14 millimeter ones are just so much bigger. Yeah, the DJ's a tapered seat and CJ's a washer. R stands for resistor and Y stands for projected end. Okay, I didn't know about the Y. 3 of them for $10. Well, that's not bad. These little spark plugs right here are expensive. These things are about $7 a piece. That's what I run in my wild thing. Oh, let's see. Well, they just unveiled Pablo. My night is over. Any thoughts on the E3 plugs? They're kind of hit and miss, Lincoln. I've seen some that run good, and I've seen some that wouldn't even fire up. It seems that the manufacturing process on them, however it winds up, determines on whether they work good or not. It was a 394, Justin. I'm actually going to build another one. I've got another 394 to build, and probably a 395 as well, maybe. Yes, Joey, I work in Burke and Annandale a lot after I get these leaf jobs done. I have some time. That's right. Pablo Escobar, they just banged him. I thought they'd already captured him, Larry. The CJ6J is 7 pounds. Hard note on the end plug. I've had them break a strap and stuck it top end. I've only had one strap come off of one. Yeah, the NGKs are the ones I thought he died in 93. That the NGK BPMR 7A is the ones I normally run, Michael. Sometimes I get the Oregon plugs depending on the price. I don't know, Larry. I don't even know what Narcos is. I've never heard of it. I had a plug that I side gapped a while back, Lonnie. I run the Alka-Saw for a little while when we were trying to burn the carbonol in it. But it didn't make no difference, so I went back to the regular plug. Yeah, those Oregon plugs, I had good luck with them. Our resistor plugs recommended for all the CDI saws and non-resistors for points. It's something like that, Lincoln. I'm thinking that's right. Now I run across an issue with a 440E Husqvarna years ago that I thought the coil was bad on it, put a new coil on it, and it acted the same way. And I changed the spark plug and it ran right. And I was like, uh-oh. So I think you're right though. The newer saws run the resistor plug, and the older ones don't. Yeah, I don't think it really matters on some. Some it might, but I hadn't noticed the difference on them, Lonnie. 26,000 order Champion on Amazon. Can't find that here in the shops. Most of the newer Champion plugs do all right too. Have a stack of 2375 wild things. That's the only saw I've ported so far. They do well if you get, well, if you spend a whole bunch of time on them, Gents, they really do good. I got to put the muffler back on mine and take the pipe off of it so we can run it some more. I actually got another muffler. I'm going to double port a different muffler to put on it. Netflix, it's about Pablo Escobar, FYI. He was a steel man. I keep my equipment in Fairfax Station at a self-storage place by the parkway. There you go. The wind is blowing. I was running S&P until I found it. Until I stuck the ring. Well, if you some of them, well, the wild things. The bad thing about them was they had the cool bore cylinder with the chrome coated piston and ring. I hear it on the live feed. Oh, that's the heat blowing. My heater's back there. It's automatic. Well, Adam, I had a 257, but I didn't port the 257 cylinder. I bought a 262 cylinder and intake and piston, and I put a 262 top end on my 257, and I did port it, and it made a really stout saw. I bumped the compression up on my wild thing, Lonnie, but it was a lot of work because I cut the top of the cylinder off and I made a head and I drilled it and tapped it and put a removable head on it. I don't have any right now, Justin. I usually just make them when I need them. Are you going to run the 357 intake on your 350 build? Honestly, against whatever's over in the box is probably what I'm going to run on it. At one time, I had a 357 intake. Now, whether it's in the box or not, I'm not sure of. I'll just have to look and see. Any experience on the 8500? I got a 5200 Poland, which is almost the same as the 8500. I do have one of them. And I did port it, and it runs pretty good. Yeah, I think the 5200 was the older version. The 54 and then the 54 and then the 85 are the newer ones. But I have a 5200. That'd be awesome if I had a lathe machine. Yeah. Bumping the compression up on is not the easiest thing to do, Lonnie. It's not. I want to build a 372 cubic inch small block with twin turbo setup on it. That sounds fun. Have a blessed week, everyone. Got to go. All right, Marty. We'll see you, buddy. Have a good week. Appreciate you. If we don't see you next weekend, have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, 5200 is a lot of fun to play with, ain't it, Weaver? Got a 3400 Poland and a Craftsman 3.4. Plan on leaving the 3400 stock and building a 3.4. The only real problem with a lot of them saws is they didn't have chrome bore cylinders, and that's what really the porting. If you port them a good bit, it makes them. They just don't last very long. Appreciate you, Marty. Like a lot of the Craftsman saws, they don't have a chrome line cylinder. And a lot of the green Polands don't either. Victor, I wanted to thank you for the video you put out on the Husqvarna 435 chain oil leak fix. Worked like a charm. That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. I love to hear it when people get their stuff fixed from a video. I try to put out that stuff so I can show everybody what I do with it. That's good to hear, Victor. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. My 257 has been a great saw. I've never touched it, but the day's coming. That's right. You can do some mild port work on it and the muffler mod, and it really makes a difference. As far as I know, Chris, yeah, I'll be doing a live feed next Saturday, and I was going to ask everybody if they wanted to hear me read The Night Before Christmas again like we did. I think we did it last year. I done a live feed on the 24th and read The Night Before Christmas. We might do that if everybody wants to listen to it. Yeah. Well, most of the older Polands, if they weren't yellow, they weren't chrome. From what I found. Victor says it's his first time here. Well, welcome, Victor. It's good to see you, buddy. We try to talk to everybody here. I might miss a comment or two, but I try to talk to everybody. Phenom, what's up, buddy? So I have an old 710A with T-Start. How does it compare to the Pro Max 700? They're lighter and basically the same saw, just with points. The 710 was the precursor to the 700. Chris said, sounds good. Yeah, man. I try to get out some good information, Victor, the best I can. And I do take requests sometimes. If people have requests, if they post it in a video and I see it, I'll try to make a video on it. Dave Slinger, what's up, buddy? Have a great Christmas all. Thank you, buddy. It's good to see you. Thank you, by the way, for helping. Ain't no problem, Lincoln. That's what I'm here for. Dennis Jensen, sorry I'm late. I'm in time for a thumbs up. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I try to make videos of showing stuff. Did y'all like the gasket video? I'm not going to lie. This is one of the best manufactured gaskets I've ever made. It was one of the nicest looking ones. And it fit the very first time and didn't need any modifying. And I was extremely pleased with that, because sometimes gaskets are a real pain in the birchkey to make. But see how stiff this piece of paper? This could have just about been the gasket. Love the gasket video. That's good. I'm glad y'all liked that. The muffler I welded up helped out for sure. Yeah, I was going to make it all one video, and I realized it was going to be an hour long, so I broke it into two. What is up, Mr. Jeremy Weaver? Good to see you, buddy. Good job on the gaskets. And what I'm trying to explain in some of the videos, like that gasket, I mean, I can buy this gasket. I can order this gasket and have it in 4 or 5 days, and the gasket's like $3 or $4. Is it worth the time to make one? Technically, no. Like I say, I mean, I can order this gasket. So taking 2.5 hours to make this gasket seems a little bit counterproductive. But you're practicing making a gasket that you can get. So if you can get one, it's the best thing to practice on. When you're trying to do it on something that you can't replace, that's not the time to be learning. If you can learn it on something you can replace, you can screw up and still be able to not have a problem. And it makes it so much nicer to be that way. That's why I do some of the things on some of this stuff, so that y'all get to see it and I don't have to worry about replacing it later. So I have a bunch of Pioneer P-Saw series saws. What's the best way to fix the cracked reed assemblies? If the reed assembly's cracked, Lincoln, you might have to actually make a new one. Because if it's cracked, I wouldn't want it in there, because if it happened to fall apart and eat it, it'd destroy the saw. No, Larry, they should not. Clayton, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. David Arntz. Hello, Hopper. Yeah, really like the gasket video. The intake block's cracked. I'm trying to remember what they look like. I don't have that many P-series that I've worked on. If it's the actual intake block itself, you might have to make one. I have a piece of phenolic, or, I mean, you could make one out of a piece of aluminum. I have made an intake block. They're not fun to make, but they are possible to make. Bell Hopper, everyone is learning from you, blessing us. by sharing your life and wisdom with us. We all need to learn and apply what we have learned. That's right, Phenom. Just try to learn as much as you can. Hopper, I have to go. God bless you and your family. God bless the Hopper Nation. Thank you, Chris. We'll be praying for you, buddy. Drink lots of water if you can. Olive leaf extract and vitamin D3 helps with that stuff too. We want more educational videos. I've been trying to come up with something. Right now I'm running kind of low on what I got to work on. So I've been trying to pick and choose and make some stuff. I'm trying not to make the same thing over and over and over and over. I've got some Macs to work on. Stuff like that. Now, Larry, I'm not one of them people there, Larry. I try to stay as humble as I possibly can because it doesn't matter how good you are. There's always somebody better. I just try to be the best that I possibly can. That's what separates people, I guess. I even shy away from being bragged on a little bit. I can do a lot of stuff, but I do practice a lot and I've learned a lot and I try to teach as much as I possibly can to the younger crowd. Larry's being mean to me, Phenom. Find your channel a pleasant change from most others. You're kind and humble demeanor. Well, I appreciate it, Lincoln. I don't do a lot of trash talking and bragging. Now we go to the racetrack or something, we're playing racing. I might aggravate people that I know real close a little bit here and there. But I usually aggravate them while I'm helping them, so I can get away with that. We might film a video one of these days of what we do in the pits. Because the people that were live and got to see it, a lot of them didn't believe it. We made a head gasket the year before last for one of Garrett's saws. We made a head gasket out of a beer can and JB weld. I'm just the same as I am in person as I am on camera. I stick to 10 Man, Bellhopper, and Dino Joe for saw building. Well, I try to show as much of it as I possibly can. There are a few things that I leave out occasionally because I deem them that they could be dangerous. And the stuff that could get somebody hurt if they tried it, I try not to show that because I don't want somebody to get hurt trying to copy something that I did. Because some of the things we do are not safe. The boss lent me his Poland 42cc saw. It seems like I scorched the rings. Things started smoking. Now no compression. I'm going to attempt to rebuild it. What is it, Victor? I made a head gasket for a mower out of paper folder in ag class back in high school. Yeah. Ruger, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Remember we hung out at Bunyan this year, rubbing elbows with all those famous people. What's next? You getting an invite to the White House? Well, maybe one of these days, Larry. Maybe they'll call me up to the White House, cut the Christmas tree or something. Good to see you, Ruger. Hope y'all are doing well. That's right. Sasquatch, just clocking out of work. Thought I'd drop in and say hi. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. My 81 has great compression, but have some mild scoring on the exhaust side. Should I go ahead and tear it down? Well, it just depends, Lincoln. If you can find parts to fix it, I mean, you could always tear it down and do some work on it. Uh, you could tear it down, do a little cleanup on the ports, clean the piston up, make sure it don't do any more scoring. If it's got 185 pounds of compression, it's in pretty good shape. Been putting them saws to work. Wouldn't want to run a stock saw again. It makes a big difference, don't it, buddy? Who knows? You go in there and do a fundraising dinner. That would be nice, Larry. Go up there and do some fundraising. I start campaigning for president. Be up there porting saws in the Oval Office. Might have to have an Oval workshop put out back. Mr. J, maybe you could show us how to make a fuel tank gasket for the McCulloch 10 series. Those are extremely hard to make, Mr. J. Matter of fact, Brian Genrick at Old Saw's, was it Old Saw Shop? He actually makes those gaskets and sells them, and they're not very expensive. Because I'm going to tell you, I have made one out of a piece of cork, and it's very, very, very hard to make one that doesn't leak. That was like my 181. The piston was toast, but it still hung by the cord. Wouldn't have known it if I didn't see it. Well, as long as the rings ain't stuck, the piston can be scratched up a little bit and they'll still run. Tree bender. Picked up a mint steel 056, had a bad electronic ignition. I would like to change it to something modern and available like the 660. Ideas. That coil is underneath the flywheel, isn't it, tree bender? It's a re-election fund raised for the one in there now. Larry, that's terrible. Do you accept customer saws for porting or service waiting list? Yes, I do, Lincoln, and I've got a few openings right now. I just sent a load off the end of last week, or yeah, the end of last week, the middle of last week. So I've actually got a couple openings. So if you want to send me an email, send me a list of what you got. I usually try to take one at a time or two at a time, sometimes from people, depending on what you got. But if you send me an email, we'll talk about it. I'll send you my address. Have I done any brazing on YouTube? I've showed my muffler ports, Carl. If it's the one that's under the flywheel, tree bender, I'm not sure about changing it to something else, but I do have one of them running around there somewhere off of an 056 that's good. I don't know exactly where it's at, but I do know I've got one. Or I did have one anyway. Some people use their wife's cricket to cut those gaskets. Yeah, they will cut gaskets. Yeah, Joey's got the 590, the 395, and a 355T. Be waiting, Hopper, until you put together another 372, just like you sold me. I'll buy it in a couple months. You might not have to wait very long, Ruger, because I've got one that I built for a buddy of mine that he's more interested in a little bit bigger saw. So I've already got one. I'd like to change the carburetor on it, but I do have one already built. Yes, it's very hard to find it. Very hard, and it might leak. So you got to do it again. Yeah. But Brian Genrick's there's a link to it right there, Mr. J. The oldsaw.com. That's Brian Genrick. He sells those gaskets. They're not very expensive. They're only $16 or so, and he makes them himself. I haven't yet, Joey. I got to get it boxed up. We've had a rough week this past week. But I do have it sitting right there on the floor right next to me. It's actually sitting right there. I've got to get it boxed up. I was trying to think of something. I had something on my mind. I forgot what it was. Yeah, it's pretty close to what you got now, Ruger. Yeah, the one that I got over, I want to change the carburetor on because I don't like the carburetor it's on. I mean, it runs and it cuts and it cranks, but I'm just not pleased with the carburetor. It's a little goofy. Y'all are awesome. Gotta run. Have a good one, guys. All right, Victor, it's good seeing you, buddy. We do this about every Saturday night. Sometimes I do it a little earlier, sometimes a little later, but most of the time I do it about the same time. Now, during the Christmas season, there might be a little change here and there. During the holidays, so come back anytime you see us, and we'll sit here and shoot the breeze. Yeah, them old Polands. There's a lot of people working on them because they get them cheap. Keep it till the first. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks, and I'll be back home on the first. I got another one sitting back yonder. Sometime I'll be putting together too. I'm trying to put something together to sell. I just got to pick and choose when here and there to do them. My shoulder gets stiff after a while. Oh. Been trying to move a little bit more and break up some of this arthritis. I was working my knees out here earlier, right before I come on the live feed. I had to stretch a little bit. That left knee, the arthritis is just built up so bad in it. It's just terrible. I don't know, Joey. Just hit me up. We'll figure it out. Let me know what day. Because it takes me about an hour. It takes me about an hour and 45 minutes to get to 81. All right, Ruger, send me a message later on, buddy. McCulloch Mac 1010 gasket replacement. That's right. Have a good one. Yeah, let me know what day, Joey. What day you gonna be going through there? You must have been thinking about firing up the 125. This next Friday, Joey. Well, the reason I'm asking, Joey, I got another feller up that way I need to get some parts from. Brendan's got some parts from him too. So if I can work it out where I can come and meet you and meet him, it'd be a trip where I can change out a bunch of stuff, and it wouldn't be a bad deal. It wouldn't be that bad. Are you going to get on the Husky 55 build off on Novice Lumberjacks channel? I didn't know he was doing that, Super Dave. I am going to build one though. Fire something up. Fire something up. Mr. J's want me to fire something up. What time you think you'll be coming through there, Joey? And I'll see if I can get with him and maybe arrange a meeting. What's up, Peter? Mr. J's wanting me to fire something up. What am I going to fire up, Mr. J? We ain't made it to 100 thumbs up yet. Anybody out there hadn't give a thumbs up? Big loud ear tickler. If I fire up the ear tickler right now, it'll be so smoky in here I won't be able to. Christoph said a super pro. Do I have a super pro that runs? Should be around Bristol, Tennessee, 10 a.m. You still got the 880? Yeah, I still got the 880. Fire up to 372. George, good day. Good evening, Hopper. I was 83. All right. Good to see you, buddy. I got 2 Super Pros sitting back here, but neither one of them run yet. Thoughts on the Partner 440 P100? A lot of people like them saws, Lincoln. The oil pump's the biggest problem with them if you have oil pump issues. Dave said, I gave my thumbs up, Hopper. All right. Gant said 372. I'm getting messages. I'm sending an email. Friday, I gonna have one Super Pro 55. I could try to fire up to 850 Mac. I do Gents. I usually build them for people's saws when I got them here. Now, when you say pipes, I don't usually just build the pipe. I usually put a pipe in mufflers. Because pipe building can take hours and hours. Crank the 200T. Matt's wanting me to crank the 200T. But I hadn't done anything to it yet, Matt. It's not special yet. They hadn't seen it. I wonder if Buck and Billy's 850 will crank. Maybe we'll fire it up. Do. 850 is good with me. This is 850 I built for Bucking. I had never sent it to him. He got to run it a couple of times. I've seen where you where the 3D print cylinders. I'd like to see what the possibility would be on a big old nasty saw. That would be nice to have a printed cylinder. Muffler gives us 1 thumbs down. That's good for 10 thumbs up. That's right. If I send you one, I'd be sending the 81. That'd be fine, Lincoln. They run pretty good. They make pretty hot saws. This thing's starting to get a little mag rod on it. I'm gonna pull the clutch cover off of it. I'm gonna pull the air filter top off of it too. This has a custom Scotch-Brite air filter on it. I cut these out of Scotch-Brite. It don't stop the fines, it just stops the big stuff. Hey, it's still got some gas in it. Imagine that. I'm gonna pour this little bit of gas in it too. Now, this thing hadn't been started in a while. Should we just try it or should we prime it? Oh, look, we got 90 thumbs up. What y'all think? Just try it or prime it? Pull it. Ten pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, yep, pulled it. Let's give her a little snort off the bottle. I think some of the gas is evaporated out and there's a lot of oil in there. So this is smoky. Smoky, smoky. This smoky as I'll get out in here now. Whew. Let me stick this back on here for now. Need to put a bar and chain on this thing, take it out there and run it a little bit. It's been a while since it's been fired up, I can tell you that. Boy, is it smoky in here now. Whew. I'll be able to breathe in here for a year. It didn't want to prime, so we shot a little down its yap and got her fired up. That's right. No, they're not usually harder to start, Lincoln. That has just been, it's probably been over a year since that thing's been cranked. It don't get off the shelf much. It just, it needs to be took out and run. The oil and gas that's in it needs to be poured out and some fresh gas put in it, because that gas is probably 2 years old or better. Nothing ever sounded good as old Mike. Butler, what's up, buddy? Haven't started my 153 in a couple of years. That's right. That's the Mike's way. That one usually starts pretty good. Looks like it, don't it, Larry? Smoky as it is. Smoke filled bar. Oh, I got a 565 I'm gonna port and sell too. I need to get that thing out and get it done up. See if I can't unload it. I'm gonna run out of saws one day. I'm gonna have to start finding some more. Oh, mercy. Hey, we're at 93 thumbs up. We might make it to 100. Steve Laxton. Hope everyone's doing amazing. I picked up a couple old Pioneer 620s a couple of weeks ago. One's just parts and one's hopefully a runner soon here. 103 cc's. Ooh, boy. I'm going to make nice ones. 2375's a dime a dozen in my area. I'd like to have another nice one. 850 looking nice and sound good. That's all does run good. Like I say, it probably needs the fuel changed in it, because I don't know. I honestly don't know the last time it's had gas poured in it. It's probably been 2 years, maybe longer than that. The last time we run it was 2019, other than just fiddling around with it. Don't forget thumbs up, everybody. That's right. Congratulations, Michael. What's up, Proteus? Good to see you. Have a good evening. Unfortunately, I got to go. Well, it won't be long. We'll be going too, Scott. We're about 18 minutes left till the 2-hour mark. Sweet music. That's right. I got one I believe has never been run. It's spotless. Even has an unscathed original bar. That's awesome. I might have to open the door and let some of the smoke out. It's really thick in here. Y'all give me just a minute. I'm gonna open the door. There's a lot of smoke running back here and hiding. I'll be right back. I just found that there's a package out there. Is this your package, old timer? Moorville Road, Millen, Michigan. What's up, Brian? I had to open the door. It's here. I had to open the door and let some of the smoke out. Whew. Got out of work early today. That's awesome. I'm sure you're going over this, but when you build a saw, do you like to break it in a certain way? Thank you. George, usually Usually all I do is I run them just like I run them about normal. The only thing is I don't let them rev real high. The smoke's good for you. I'll keep it. I won't rev it up on the high end and keep it up there. I'll make some hard pulls with it wide open, but I don't let the motor rev all the way up like it can. Till everything kind of gets a little run time on it and gets broke in. I'll try to keep it around 85 to 9,000 RPMs and not get up there in the 13, 14,000 range. Unless it's a race saw, and then we just run it like we stole it. Old Timer says, what'd you say? Open it and I'll tell you what you get out of it. Old Timer says, open it. I went and bought a live Christmas tree, wife and daughters first. That's awesome. Look, Old Timer sent me a box here and he says open it. He'll tell me what I get out of it. We're doing a live unboxing. Let's see what we got in here. What in the world? What in the world's been done to this cylinder? I don't know who ordered this, but imagine this wasn't the best running thing in the world. Might be savable. Husqvarna 460 carburetor, intake boot, choke lever and stuff for 372. This is a crank out of what appears to be, what is this crank for? I do not know what this crank is for, Old Timer. But it's unless it's for the 460, it might be the 460 crank. Yep, I think that's what it is. Some side pieces for what looks like a 372. Looks like the carburetor for the 460. Looks like a steel. That's what, a 029 carburetor? Yep, I believe so. Steel carburetor. That's the 390 crank. .372 carburetor. What's up, Eric? Good to see you, buddy. Been doing pretty good. How about you? There's is this the bad 372 crank? Yep, that's it. Good to see you, Eric. That must be the gaskets for yours there, Old Timer. Yeah, we'll figure it out on the phone, Old Timer. I'm just going to set it back in here now. Levi said, please pray for me. I got to go to the doctor Monday so they can check out my surgery. We'll be praying for you, Levi. How you doing, Eric? We got some soft stuff running around in here. This 372 cylinder is just about runt. It might be runt. I don't know whether it'd be usable or not. It ain't looking too swift. I'm just gonna set it back in here for now, old timer. We'll talk about it. Because there's so much delay on the live feed that it just causes problems. Oh, mercy. Bought it from a South Porter, never ran it. Doing better now, just needed some time. That's right. Hey, Eric, I don't know if you've been on here or not and seen it yet. Not. We're going to be having another youngin' next year about June. 97 thumbs up. Good evening, Chippy. Oz, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I'm back. Sorry, I was buying Mac parts. Oh, timer, sorry, buddy. Hit the wrong button. Head home, ran the best. Buy quick. I'm about to go shut the door back here in a minute. Got the heat running now. Trying to let that last little bit of smoke creep its way out. It's actually creeping its way back this way a little bit. You can just see it hovering in the air. See if y'all can see it. Oh, Brian just threw the super chat up there. Said, because root beer diapers. Thank you, Brian. Brendo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Brian. Y'all, Brian threw the super chat up there. You turned your phone and it didn't like that. I'm at work today. Sorry, I'm late. Yeah, I'm going to leave it still. I'm going to run back here and shut this door right quick. Thank you, Brian. Woo. Getting chilly back here. There we go. Shut that door back. I forgot to message him, old timer. Another little one. Hadn't you figured out what caused that? Yeah, I have, Brian. You know, stuff still happens occasionally. Had a little whoopsie. A little whoopsie. My son just finished high school early. He's going for his silver steel certification in spring. That's awesome, buddy. Keep having youngins. I'm going to have to bring them to Sawfest with me so Mama can have a little rest while I'm gone. Thank you, Oz. Oh, mercy. Yeah. It's good. It'll be good. We don't know that much yet. We'll figure it out later, and then I'll let everybody know. Once I get all the final figurings done. Well, we're going to have to take up an offering one of these days so we can add a little room to the house. So, I'm going to be in a heck of a mess. I hope my box is not broken during travel so long. It'll probably be all right, Christoph. Kid Fest with Hopper. That's right. Another buddy? Yep. I just call it whoopsies. See you, old timer. Have a good one, buddy. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you sometime next week. I think I remember most of the stuff that you told me, but we'll get it figured out. Finally lit that big pile of wood from Sawfest. Oh, I bet that's a heck of a fire. All right, old timer, we'll talk to you. Hopper's Daycare. I might have to do that, Oz, if I keep having youngins. Might just have to stay here and just video me watching kids. can't make comments plus on here. Easy, Chippy. Do you go easy on the new saws for one or usually one tank, George? I'll go easy on them for just a little while. I still hammer on them pretty hard, but I give them time for the ring to break in. I mean, if you cut like you normally cut, if you're conservative when you cut and you don't try to get her up on the rev limiter and keep her there, it'd probably be fine just to run it like that. The main thing is don't keep her screaming on the top end. 14 days on the ride. Woo! Got a boogie popped in to say hi. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Chippy. We got 98 thumbs up, y'all. Can we get to 100 before the 2-hour mark? How would you recommend breaking in a 3120? I just get it out and start bucking some logs with it, Stoic. That's what I would do. I'd just put my gas mix in it and just go out and buck some logs, run a few tanks of gas through it. Just run it like a normal saw. Just, if you're not one of them people that abuses your stuff, running it normal will be fine. Just don't want to get it up on the top end and just keep it screaming. Of course, I think the rev limiter on 3120 is like 9800 anyway. But I just run some gas through it. Just take it easy on it for a little bit. Just make cuts. It's starting to snow in North Carolina up here in Clyde. The heck? Is it, Levi? I've been praying for a white Christmas. Maybe we'll get one. Enjoyed the time together today, Chippy. Have a good one. Keep it screaming. Are you having fun? Are you having fun if parts don't fly? We want to keep them big, expensive ones together for a little while, Brian. Brian said he's 100. Ain't no problem, George. Oh, we got 100. Keep that stuff down there. We don't want it up here. 50 to 1, XP, Husqvarna, ethanol-free fuel. I think that's what they're jetted to run, Stoic. I like to run 32 to 1, but I think the 3120 is jetted for 50 to 1. And if you put 32 to 1 in, it'll be a little lean, probably. What's your thoughts on the Little Red Bomb pistons in general? I know they don't have the best track record for the McCulloch 81 and 850 pistons. We call them Little Red Bomb for a reason, Lincoln. I don't recommend them. I have run a few of them with no issues, but I use the OEM bearings and the OEM wrist pin. I'm going to try to make a max saw spin 12K in the next few weeks if everything goes right. Well, most of them already will, Brian, if you hold the trigger long enough. I done a live start them up yesterday, whole heap of max. That's awesome, buddy. Do not use Little Red Bomb pistons. That's right. Do not use them. Not unless you want to see it blowed up. If you don't, like I'm saying, if you don't have, I have used a couple, but I used the OEM bearings. I took them out of the old piston. And I use the OEM wrist pin because the wrist pin is not heavy enough or it's not big enough around and it don't set in the rod tight. But you're playing with fire if you run one of them. It's best to just wait out an OEM piston. Even a used one would be better. Yeah. Water-coated performance pistons. They have a molybdenum coating on them. It's supposed to be an anti-friction coating. Yes, sir. I've been wanting a white Christmas. Glenn Clark, what's up, buddy, from Kentucky? I wouldn't use one in a McCulloch anyhow. That's right. Looks like Mama made it home at the 2-hour mark, y'all.
Hey, guys.
Now I got to cheat the Fickens.
Yeah.
Oh, mercy. Folks seem to have good luck with them and home lights. You got to be cautious with them. We don't call them little red bomb pistons for nothing. I mean, I've run several of them in this and that, but I've seen a lot of them in mics blow up. Christoph said hello.
Hello, Christoph. Hey, John.
That's right. Look, well, we have reached the 2-hour mark. There's Brendo.
Hey, Brendo.
Woohoo! Did y'all eat anything?
She had a few meatballs.
I hadn't eaten none yet.
Hey, Joey.
Holy Lord.
Larry.
Oh, mercy. I thought about watching The Grinch tonight if we could get away with it.
Why you want me coming bothering you, Larry?
Besides the 359, 372 bore, what else can be a 359 be bored to? I don't know what all will change out on the 359 booger. I've only done the 359 top ends on the 357s.
I didn't do laundry.
Thank you for all the good advice, sir. It's been a pleasure. You're welcome, Lincoln. Brian said, hey.
Hey, Brian.
Larry said Chipotle.
Oh, well, not Chipotle, that's for sure.
I told him if you want Chipotle, you could go get it yourself. You're a big girl. George. Y'all, George just threw the super chat up there. Gintz said hello, Mama.
Who?
Gintz.
Oh, hey, Gintz.
Thank you, George. We appreciate that, buddy. I got my laundry done. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Booger.
Well, good for you.
Where'd the heart come from? I have a 455 Rancher that has compression but leaks bubbles in the intake. They'll do that, Stoic. Around the piston. All right, buddy. I just seen you was on and wanted to say, hey, I'm jumping off for now. All right, Eric. We'll see you, buddy. I'm fixing to jump off here, too. I got to go find me something for supper. 029 Super.
I got some fruit in there, too.
With fried piston, what's the best plan to rebuild? I've heard. Get a 390 cylinder and a pop-up piston, Lincoln, and do some port work on it and mod the muffler. All right, I'm fixing to call it done here in a minute so I can find something to eat. Thought he was going to get the laundry done. Ain't no problem, George. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. Does it affect the saw? No, not the leak around the piston. Just don't ground it. Or does it need a new ring? No, they're going to leak around the ring a little bit, Stoic. You just don't want it leaking past the seals. They leak compression around the ring because it's got a slid in it. It's not 100% seal. James Daly, you got here just in time, buddy. Hey, from Kentucky, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, James. All right, we're just a little bit past the 2-hour mark. I have got to go find me something for supper because I ate a little bit. It won't run, though. What kind of compression does it have, Stoic? Just a little bit of leak around it. I mean, if it's a lot, I mean, it could be, but if you do a compression test on it, it's got over 110 pounds of compression, it should run. Send me an email, Stoic. We'll shoot the breeze later. Thank you, Larry. Oh, if it's 86 pounds of compression, it definitely, it's low because it should be 145 to 150. Thank you for coming on the live feed, John. I appreciate y'all. That's why I do it, so we can sit and shoot the breeze and ask questions and try to get some answered and have a good time. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Where can I find your email? In the description on our videos. If you go to the video and click the little thing where it pulls down in the title, My email address will be in there. My thing for the apparel store will be in there. And a link to Vever and a couple other things. Thoroughly enjoyed the live feed, Mr. Bellhopper. Have a great week. Hope to join again next week. Thank you, Gents. We've had a good time, buddy. I appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas, Stoic. All right, y'all. I'm going to go see if I can find me some supper because it's after 7 o'clock here. So, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bellhopper out. Bye, y'all. Have a good week.